Hello, viewers. Once again, welcome to this week's broadcast from the Mid-Mesh desk. I have with me many folks today. One very important person that Anish will introduce you to, of course. It's a mystery who that person is. And as usual, thank you once again for all the feedback that we are getting from you, our dear customers. Some of our early adopters have come back with fantastic feedback, and I think Anish can touch on it a little bit more, and then we thank you once again for the time and for viewing us. Anish Verma, our Chief of Sales and Marketing, up next.
Thanks, Sunil. And with no further ado, let me quickly introduce our special guest today, Amit Sen, who is our esteemed channel partner from a sales perspective, marketing perspective. And he will be helping us, he and his company from Algonim Technologies will be helping us in the Middle East and Africa regions to take Rudy to market. We have already begun work with them, and we are already seeing amazing reach out and amazing feedback from clients who are very interested in this capability, Rudy for sourcing, the capability for engineers to apply artificial intelligence for MRs. So we are very excited to partner with Algorithm Technologies, and we want to introduce them. And Amit, I would request you to introduce your company a little bit, talk a little bit about yourself, how long you guys have been in this space, and we'll take it from there. Welcome, Amit.
Thanks, Anish. Thanks, Sunil. Uh, Good day, guys. Good day, everyone. It's good to be here. And let me first introduce Algonim Technologies. We are based out of Dubai. We are into the space of business process management, artificial intelligence, and RPA, providing consulting as well as solutions. We also cover the geospatial technology part. We have been in this region as Algonim Technologies since 2016. And as professionals, the entire team is carrying over 20 to 25 years of experience in this region. So going forward, when I saw first Rudy, and we also have, all our professionals in this company are coming from EPC background as well. So when we first saw Rudy, then it struck to me obvious relevances from coming from my EPC background, where we used to see, engineers sitting around a table and going through all the documents, and it used to be just exactly like this. Get it? So now after that, you have Rudy, the experience from the Rudy. I can assure you it would be all smile.
All smiles,
Right?
great.
And you save time. That's very important. So you'll see your vendors, your suppliers, your contractors signing up, giving you all documents. And that's the way. You cannot change them. You cannot ask them that you change yourself. No, they would do it the way they are. They would provide you completely unorganized documents, unorganized data, and Rudy does it for you. Rudy takes in all the data anywhere, right? Picks it up for you, does the comparison, does the analysis, and presents it to you. Whoa, that's it. That's what I wanted. Now, that helps you in your analysis of the TBE, right? That's the pre-award stage. And the best part is this can be integrated with your ERP, with your supply chain, with your procurement system. And there you go. So the question the IT would present, okay, no, does it integrate with my system? Yes, it does. Okay, does it integrate with my ERP? That's been there for years, man. We have been doing things in SAP. You have been doing it, but you have been doing these processes outside the SAP and then getting back into the SAP. So there lies the difference. You don't realize it, but see Rudy for once, try it once, and you will believe it. How Rudy changes it. So none of them have ever thought that there could be a tool for the engineers per se to do the evaluation during the technical bids. And here you go. That's what Rudy brings to the table. So guys, again, I'm telling you, there's lot more features in Rudy, which the team would explain. We as Algonim are very happy to partner and take this product forward in this region as well as Africa. So in case if you have any queries, please do get back to us.
Great.
Over to you, Anish.
Thank you. Thank you for the introduction and that excitement.
Yeah, and Anish is going into his frozen mode, so that's okay. We have seen a lot of it. And once again, Amit, that is a very 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 positive introduction from your end. And we are also so excited to have Algonim partner with us. I know many of you personally as well. You've been in this field for a long, and you've worked with really large EPC companies. So yeah, and just I wanted Ajay to touch on whatever he has been tinkering with the product lately. So Ajay,
Yeah, before that, let me just point out, it's better to highlight few of the features which Rudy brings on the table, especially for the engineers, right? So one, of course, is that you don't need any templates to be given to the vendors or the suppliers. The vendors or suppliers, they don't need to register. Very happy, right? You just get a code and you upload your information, all the documents and standard data sheets, right? And if you say, okay, I need to communicate within that system, you can communicate within the system, or the system can be integrated with your Microsoft Exchange or Outlook or your company corporate email ID. Okay, there you go. Back to you.
all right, Ajay. Thanks, Amit. That was good.
Amit, wonderful to hear it from a from a person like you who have been in this industry for such a long time, right? The acceptance of the product, and it gives a pleasure for the product management, particularly, right, when the feedback of this sort comes from them. Absolutely fantastic to hear that. I just want to touch upon a few things which we have discovered in the last couple of weeks, right? And I'm going to kind of discuss this about it. It's still not ready. It's still in a very, very initial stage, which I think would be a great feature to have, not just from a product standpoint, but from a value addition to a customer standpoint, right? One of the other challenges which we have been frequently hearing from our customers, apart from being a template agnostic system, is can you extrapolate or can you expand the system to understand mechanical drawings, right? So there is a huge opportunity, and I think the technology has matured enough to address the images using AI and OCR and all those stuff. So that's an area that we have to focus on in the next couple of months, where if a drawing has been, especially in the fabrication area, is what we're hearing, right? The fabricated parts, which is more around how a diagram has been changed by the vendor. So the comparison between a diagram submitted by the EPCs to their vendors and how they change the diagram to when they're responding back with the offer is another area where engineers spend a lot of time to understand the differences, right? On what are those differences. So I think that's an area for us to explore, not just explore. And I think technically it is possible these days. The technology has matured to give a good accuracy around that. So that's an area that we're exploring. I think that in the next couple, maybe in a month or so, we should be having a good understanding. Maybe that feature would be ready in a month's time. So I'm sure this would bring a lot of value to our customers and use the technology in the right areas. Right, that's the whole idea there. So that's one big feature that we're working on, Sunil, and I'm sure Amit, you would also have an input on that. But once the technology platform is ready, where to apply it, how to apply it, that I can see at least think of multiple use cases where it can be applied in the EPC industry. So we hope that technology also would help us to be continuously innovating, right? And continuous innovation is a big thing that we need to do to stay ahead of the competition, and we're continuously innovating ourselves with all these new features that we're going to introduce into the system. Apart from that, there has been a release. Every month we'll have at least 2 releases or 2 to 3 releases, depending upon the sprint. And it's really excited to produce those features very continuously for our customers. So, back to you.
Great. Am I back, Sunil?
Yes, Anish, you are back now. You are unfrozen.
It's getting too cold here for me in Detroit, man. I keep getting dropped. I lost my internet connection. But hey, we are very excited. I mean, I've been talking about this in pretty much every session, right? Our technical team is so strong that we hear feedback in the market and we very quickly try to figure things out. And I think, like Ajay said, right, we are trying to be at the cutting edge of innovation and trying to stay ahead and provide real capability to engineers, so that with a design principle of not adding more work to their table, right? We're trying to take work away from them so that they can reduce their 60-70 hours they spend every week, or do the work and provide more value to their clients, FaceTime value, either it is on Zoom or in person. So I think we are very excited about it. We are very happy. Algorithm Technologies is with us, partnering with us, and with that excitement, we are ready to launch in 2021. I believe we'll have one more session next week. Sunil, we'll decide it played by the year depending upon how things go. We're all trying to close out the year. Our teams are looking forward to a break, and 2021 is going to be an amazing year for MintMesh and Algorithm Technologies.
Yep, I'm sure. And Amit, thank you for joining today's call. And we want to give you a chance to, if you have any final words before we say goodbye for this week to our viewers.
No, thanks, Sunil. Thanks, Anish. Thanks, Ajay. It was wonderful. Just, we have to focus on the innovation part. See, there are still a lot of challenges, areas which have not been filled up, right? This is one of them. It's good that you have identified this particular area, and we are sure that this would soon be recognized by the EPC. Yes, it's going to take some time, but definitely it looks very positive, because it addresses the gap and it saves time. So it brings in value.
Fantastic. Thank you, Amit. And that brings us to the end of this podcast. Saving time is our business, is our mantra. And that's what we'll do. We want to also save some time for you on this broadcast, so you get some time back in the day. All right, guys. Cheers. See you next week. Bye.